Moses told God no 5 times, and only one of them made God angry. And it's not for the reason that you think. Let me explain. So God appears to Moses in the form of a burning bush, right? And God tells Moses, I'm going to end the oppression of the Israelites. So I'm going to send you to Pharaoh to get them out of here. And Moses here goes back and forth with God, asking different questions and making excuses on why he shouldn't go. First, he says, well, who am I to go to Pharaoh and get the Israelites out of Egypt? I'm just a really old shepherd dude. And God replies, don't worry, I'll be with you. And then Moses goes, well, then what should I say to the Israelites when they ask me what your name is? And God answers. And then Moses goes, well, what if they don't believe me? He's just making all these excuses, right? And God shows him miracles, reassuring Moses that he will be with him. And then Moses goes, well, I've never been an eloquent speaker, and I am slow of speech and tongue. And God says, who gave human beings their mouth? Who makes them deaf or mute? Who gives them sight or makes them blind? Is it not I, the Lord? Now go. I will help you speak and teach you what to say. And Moses finally goes, pardon your servant, Lord. Please send someone else. And this is what makes God really angry. God wasn't angry because of the weaknesses that Moses was showing. He was angry because Moses used his weaknesses as an excuse to reject God's calling. Because how arrogant is it to think that God doesn't know about your weaknesses? And how arrogant is it to think that God won't use you in your weaknesses to glorify his name? And we all do this. I do this. When I feel called to do something, when I feel called to evangelize, I always make excuses like, just like Moses, I'm slow of speech and tongues, or saying things like, I don't really know my scriptures well enough to go evangelize. So the weaknesses that you keep using as a way to reject God's calling, there's a good chance that God might respond to you in the same way that he responded to Moses. Who do you think gave you that?